It was good, y'all. Basically, in today's video, I'm going to be doing kind of a tier list type of video on Peroxide for all the resurrections in the game. If y'all do want to see more videos like this, make sure to go ahead and drop a like and subscribe and join my Discord server, link in the description. Anyway, let's get right into the video. Alright, so first we're going to start off with the common ones, which are Music, Extra, and Beast. There are 7 total, 3 commons, 2 rares, and 2 legendaries. So let's start off with Music. So Music, I'm not gonna lie, this shit is kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like all the moves are kind of bad, but I knew I'm gonna read off the moves for you guys. There may or may not be a video on it on the screen, but if there isn't, then you guys just have to go out my description, and I will link showcases for these in the description if y'all are interested in any one of these. So basically, the first move is Muse Beat, which summons a radio that flows behind you. It will boost your stats effect, and the boost will randomize. So a different color equals a different buff. Move 2 is Base Drop, which basically throws a ball and it keeps on bouncing and hitting different enemies. This move is kind of like, this is the worst move on it, obviously. The move does scale with Spirit, like all the other ones, but still, it is still bad even if you have Max Spirit. The damage on it is not worth it. It only hits the player one time, as you can see by the video that I will put on screen. And then move number 3 is Sonic Boombox, which basically summons a boombox that lands on the sky that plays beats. Each beat creates AoE damage. This is the only solid move on it, and yeah, that's basically. But players can usually like dash out of the move, so it's not even like really good. So if this one I rated out 4 out of 10, it's just, you shouldn't really go for it. Go for any other one than Music. Alright, so next up we got Astra. The move 1 is Rising Star, which bring forth the stars and rise your opponent into the air. Basically just rise your opponent into the air. It does hella damage to them, and then when they fall down, they're stunned for a little bit. Move 2 is North Star, which basically swings a sword made out of star essence at your opponent, and then stuns them shortly. So basically this is a combo extender. And then move 3 is Founding of Raising Stars, which is it rains stars on your opponent and it stuns them in place. So then you can hit them with your M1s. I do believe it does a little bit of damage as well. Extra is just pretty mid. I rate it like a 6.5 out of 10. It is solid though, so if you have it, I wouldn't be like, it's not too bad, but you should go for a rare legendary one. So last but not least is Beast. Move 1 is Primal Instinct, which you just dodge. It basically just dodge. It's an auto dodge. Move 2 is Flash Claw. Use claws quickly lunge forward and multi-slicing those standing your way to the air. Basically what it does, it's basically kind of the same as the Star one, where basically just like claws them. And the third one is Animal Frenzy. Throw a barrage of claws and dice your enemies into pieces. This is the only good move, and basically this move scales with strength. So most of these scale with strength, most of these moves for Beast, and yeah, and it's all around pretty mid. I rate that like a 7 out of 10. It is actually not. I rate it like a 6.5. It's the same as Extra in my opinion. If you get any of the comments, they're not too bad, but Music is just terrible. Alright, on to the rare ones. Now first we got Vessel. Move 1 is the Uar-Horing Phalanx. Unleash a powerful kick in an upward motion, sending anything in your path flying. Full mastery of this technique allows it to be used twice in succession. This is actually a very important one. Basically being able to use this twice is actually crazy. You just send them flying and then they calm down and they're stunned. This is actually a very good move. I rate this move highly. Move 2 is Ahahaha. And basically this just open the gates as fall one, and basically just does hella damage to them. And yeah, that's basically it. Move 3 is Bite, where it basically summons the jaws of the fallen ones. So basically what it does is a bunch of claws just start hitting you. With this move does hella damage. So yeah, this move is pretty good. Yeah, basically just sends up flying. It basically just like doesn't let them move at all. It's a very like frustrating move to go against, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, it is a pretty good move. All around I would rate Vessel, I would rate it at 7.5. It is pretty solid. Alright, next up we got Acceleration. So basically the move 1 is Light Speed Slice. What it does basically, you dash the enemy, hit him with a slice, and then it does some damage. Move 2 is Limitless Strikes. You dash past your opponent and you hit them hundreds of times for like 1 damage each time. The damage is actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, the Limitless Strike is pretty good. Time Acceleration, you basically accelerate time for yourself, damage you constantly, but it makes you run a lot faster. And it also gives you teleport M1 attacks, which are pretty useful, I'm not gonna lie. So this is really good for mobility. Honestly, I would rate Acceleration lower than Vessel in my opinion, so this is gonna be a 7 instead of a 7.5. But yeah, Acceleration is still pretty solid. Alright, next up we are on to the Manifest and Chaos, which are the last 2, which are the legendary ones. So for Manifest, we got Current Call, which summons a bolt action sniper rifle, and you just shoot them with the bolt action sniper rifle. Kind of does like a cool animation. I'll put it on screen, and yeah, that's basically what the move 1 is. Move 2 is Blade Storm. It creates blades that come out of the ground and launch a target into the air. Kind of the same thing as the Vessel move, but basically it's just a little bit less frustrating and does more damage. And number 3 is Manifest Crash. Manifest a motorcycle from your mind and ram enemies with it. Bro, this one is actually it's pretty weird, I'm not gonna lie. So basically you just get a bunch of weapons with this one. Despite like kind of the stupidness of the moves, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's actually pretty solid. I rate this like an 8 out of 10, so it is better than all the rare ones. but I feel like chaos is just better. So yeah, that's the last one. We're gonna go over chaos. So move 1 for chaos is Sickle of Destruction. Basically, summon a select of pure destruction and swing forth. When it makes contact with an enemy, it will create a pillar of chaos and you will devastate those you hit into the air. So basically just launches them into the air, and then it does hella damage, and the animation on it is actually sick as hell. You'll need to see this. I'll put it on screen. Move 2 is Chaos Energy. Basically, you focus your chaotic energy into your body, then output it, increasing your health and damage. So basically what it does is you just become like it just like increases your like strength and stuff like that, and then you just do more M1 damage, more damage on all your other moves and stuff like that. Move 3 is Chaos Blaster. And basically what Chaos Blaster is form a small ball of chaotic energy into your palm and fire it off. Once it makes contact with an object, its energy will pull nearby targets in it and then explode. It's basically a black hole, and then it explodes and does hella damage. I'll rate Chaos a 9 out of 10. I really do like using Chaos. I've never actually used it, but I have used it once on someone else's account, and it is actually pretty fun to use, and it is actually what I'm aiming for on my Vesselord. And yeah, that's basically all I got for this video. If y'all enjoyed, make sure y'all go ahead and drop a like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Please join the Discord server down below. I will do Peroxide giveaways in there, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.